Hello guys, welcome to another exciting time with CTN with Adedoyin. For those of you just joining my channel, CTN means changing the narrative. And today I am going to be doing a non-African poem titled Digging by SEAMUS. You will get to listen to the biography of the poet, listen to the recitation of the poem, and then a critical analysis of the poem by me. Do enjoy this video. Thank you. SEAMUS Justin Ernie was an Irish poet, playwright and translator, born on the 13th of April 1939. He received the 1995 Nobel Prize in Literature. He was married with 3 children. He died in August 2013 at the age of 74. SEAMUS wrote the poem Digging to pay tribute to his father and grandfather's manual labor in farming, contrasting their skilled work with his own chosen career as a writer. He also wrote the poem to explore his personal and ancestral identity and heritage. Now to the recitation. Between my finger and my thumb, the squat pen rests, snug as a gun. Under my window, a clean rasping sound when the spade sinks into gravelly ground. My father, digging. I look down till his straining rump among the flower birds bends low, comes up 20 years away, stooping in rhythm through potato drills where he was digging. The coarse boots nestled on the log. The shaft, against the inside knee, was levered firmly. He rooted out tall tops, buried the bright edge deep, to scatter new potatoes that we picked, loving their cool hardness in our hands. By God, the old man could handle a spade, just like his old man. My grandfather cut more turf in a day than any other man on Turner's Bog. Once I carried him milk in a bottle, corked slopely with paper. He straightened up to drink it, then fell to right away, nicking and slicing neatly, heron swords over his shoulder, going down and down. For the good turf, digging, the cold smell of potato mold, the squash and slap of soggy pearts, the cut of an edge, through living roots awaking in my head. But I have no spade to follow men like them. Between my finger and my thumb, the squat pen rests, and I will dig with it. Now to the subject matter. The poem Digging is organized in 31 lines of 8 stanzas of unequal length. Now the word digging is associated with agriculture. The poem tries to explore the subject of 3 generations, and it gives us 2 settings, the physical setting and the mental setting. The first 2 lines starts by giving us a physical setting of the speaker. It states, between my finger and my thumb, my squat pen rests. This gives us a physical setting of his sitting room. The speaker is about to write when he suddenly heard a sound. He said, as snug as gone. He was forced to look outside the window, and then he saw his father digging. This picture takes him down memory lane, and he decides to take his readers down memory lane. 20 years down memory lane, he begins to inform us of his father's potato farmland. He tells us that his father is very skilled. He would till, he will bend solo in even rhythmic pattern. He informs us of how it would be with his father, and the father will scatter potatoes all over, and they will be so happy to pick this potato to feel the hardness. He concludes by saying, "My God, my father is good, just like his old man." And then he moves us into the setting of his grandfather. His grandfather, who also happens to be a farmer, is also a very good one. He said, "There is no one as good as my grandfather." The grandfather is very, very skilled. In fact, he said there are times I would take milk to him, he would drink it, and he is back to work. So the speaker is amazed at the level of diligence his father and his grandfather has put into the work of the farming. The speaker gives us a clear resolution of his own parts. He said, "But I have no spade to follow this man. Between my finger and my thumb, my squat pen rests, and I will dig with it." His father and his grandfather, they have been using spade and other agricultural tools to till the ground. But in his own case, he said, "I will dig with my pen." My father and grandfather, excellent farmers, but I don't have the intentions of following them. I would rather tour the paths of art. The speaker informs us of his love for writing, and he would rather use writing to uphold the family name, the legacy. And you can see that this is what he has done, because we are actually reading about his father and his grandfather. And so the subject matter basically explores 3 generations. He looks at his father, his grandfather, their occupation. But he decides to take a turn from what his father and his grandfather loves doing. And it gives us a picture that whatsoever you decide to do, as far as it can still uphold the family name, then you're on the good path. He said, I do not intend to follow their path. I have no spade in following these men, but I will use my pen to dig. And SEAMUS HEANEY happens to be one of the best poets in the world. He has actually used his pen to dig. So the subject matter is a straightforward poem that looks at, the attitude of the poet towards farming and writing. Now to the themes in the poem.